Hello there, welcome to today's Daily Dominion. It looks like we have some new interface stuff. Oh no. Clicking on stuff is going to be a real risk. This is sort of weird. No, I mean, I like these. These things are great for people who are trying to read the text and stuff. They're really nice, actually. And even for these videos, they're probably pretty good for me to just pop up for a second if people want to pause it and read the cards. And I don't have to spend as much time right-clicking stuff. So this is a kingdom. This is cut off, this kingdom cards thing. I imagine that's not how it's intended to appear, but I'm sure they'll fix that. We have village and draw and trashing and some gains and attacks and junk. And everything's here. The buy is a little bit weak. Gallery is the only plus buy. It's not the best. I think there were colonies. Nope. Never mind. And it's a pretty good bishop board. Bishop likes peddler a lot, and it should be time to make the bishop work. We'll just have to see how that goes. Let's explore some other things. We can put the nice. Well, all right, now we're playing Dominion. Okay. We got side log. That's kind of weird. That's how you make side log disappear, but okay. All right, this video is going to be half playing interface, so get over it if you don't like it. I guess you can save the log as a text file, maybe, or maybe it just puts it on your clipboard. Okay. All right, so we got side log, so that's awesome. It's something I've wanted for a long time. I think so much of Dominion is difficult to communicate. Well, I don't want to say it's impossible, but the bar up here was really not cutting it. And we basically just resigned ourselves to not knowing what went on during the AI's turns. And even during our turns, sometimes as far as like reveals and discard kind of things. This is awesome. I still wish this was not fanned, but whatever. Okay, so this is kind of, I guess you probably open Carpenter. I'm trying to get the animations are pretty jerky though. I think I'm gonna change my speed, but that was a little weird looking. Oh no. Yeah, there's like definitely some bug with the animations freezing up on every card play, or at least a couple of them. So that's not ideal, but we're not gonna top deck that. Okay, things miss. I guess I'm gonna keep buying merchant camps. They're kind of awful. We didn't get a trash it. Ooh, this is This is not going, or everything's real jerky. I don't think we'll add more merchant camps at this point. That was a fine barbarian reveal as far as they go. We really need to hit 5. Okay, we'll hit 5. We are getting very lucky with the I think we trash. We're getting pretty lucky with the ooh, but we lost our. We're gonna need a swamp. I'm gonna top deck one of these in case we have the rabble, but oh, we lost it again. Okay, we're gonna have to buy a swap now for sure. I shouldn't have played the courier. So now we can't play the rabble. AI is definitely doing more than me at the moment. Let's get a carpenter back. We have so many merchant camps, it feels stupid to top deck one, but okay. This could be worse. Should probably take a mint. Probably should have taken a mint earlier. I wasn't actually thinking super well. Even doing 3 trashes is worth it because we can just swap it. If it's not great for us. Not really sure. I'm not used to looking at the log in this game, so I'm still a little, I don't know. I do think I still have a carpenter. We can do a gold mint bishop thing if we want. That's kind of okay. There is some I guess you can generate buys with gallery with swap. I didn't think about that. Did not think about that. I also am playing this stuff in sort of the wrong order. We're just losing this stuff left and right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Guess I could have carpentered for a merchant camp anyway. Yeah, I didn't play this very well at all. There's actually a lot of nice interactions here, but I simply did not do early enough. Well, okay, you can't actually, early enough is probably misframing it a little bit. Because it's not like you can just do this junk whenever you want. You have to get clean. So, but there's certainly ways to get everything you need. We lost some. We are slowly. The number of villages, I guess, are kind of slowly going down with the Couriers are pretty unimportant. far as all this stuff goes. Maybe the gold stuff is a waste of time. We just trash the peddlers. I think I'm going to end up trying to put in more than I actually probably ought to. Sort of feels that way right now. Kind of a shame about the there's another swap, isn't there? Oh, never mind. There's not another swap. We do get a bunch of buys here, which is cool. Yeah, I don't know that I actually want to do the gold stuff. Or the mint. We can just trash peddlers. I'll probably kill the mint next turn. This is the risk, right? Even when we just top deck this single merchant camp. Unfortunately, we were able to gain a swap. But we're still not actually through. Well, there's a merchant camp in there, so. Oh, man. It's interesting. We're going to probably be done with the carpenters pretty soon as well. We have to watch the 3 pile. I guess the other thing we can just look out for is, can we just empty provinces of someone? I really play this one quite badly. Unfortunately. You can do this kind of, this will maybe demonstrate, well, this kind of buy shifting you can do with swap. We could even get another buy here by going back to carpenter. We are fortunately, and we could have even got another buy there, but we are fortunately not actually behind in scoring particularly. The province is probably not great, but we just lose the, we can't keep a gallery to save our lives. Anyway, we can double here, so I think we can double. Well, we can certainly double. We can already double. So there's carpenter remodeling. Definitely not my finest effort. I wouldn't say. It was fortunately a kingdom where that didn't matter a whole lot. You could do less than your finest effort, and it was fine. Oh, but what do I want to do? I'm just pressing the buttons now. None of this really means much. We're just gonna carpenter the 2 peddlers and buy a duchy or something. Well, okay. Not good. Not well played by me. There was so much VP, wasn't a huge deal. This deck is still nothing. This is a nice swap board. I mean, almost every board's, well, a lot of boards are nice swap boards. Swap is just a fantastic card. I mean, fun-wise, and it's very good too. So anyway, I think the notable things here that I didn't do super well, I probably should have minted earlier. I stopped thinking about mint. Mint with swap is extremely good. And then once I had bought the swap, I should have been looking for the mint. I don't know if I missed it or what, but I'm pretty sure I missed at least one good mint turn. We did have a hard time hitting 5 here, which makes me think that you should probably actually just open Silver Courier, and that the opening I did was super bad. And then there's Galleria, which was you could have used to get a lot of peddlers much earlier, because you could play multiples of them and then do carpenter or swap stuff and really drain the peddlers quite quickly. But that wasn't maybe a huge issue. The bigger issue was my lack of control, which took forever. And that was just basically on economy, bad order on the economy stuff, and probably not taking mint soon enough. All right, so let's look at what happens when we click done here and see this new thing. Okay, so we have I don't love this blob. It's not very exciting. It's supposed to be like a star, I think. So I don't know if these are accurate nowadays. These may be accurate nowadays, because it was bugged. This may be correct. I'm not sure. I wouldn't like bet on it super hard, but it doesn't seem 29. I mean, 29 losses might be right. Oh. June's going well. I don't have any friends. Don't want any. And okay, that's interesting. My understanding is that you can now replay the daily in some way. I don't know how to do that. Or I think you can. Maybe you can only replay it until you win. Oh gosh. Oh, I went back. This is yesterday's. Or a previous one. Maybe not yesterday. Well, no, it couldn't be yet. Wait, what's today? This is the base day. Yesterday was pure allies. You somehow... Oh, I clicked on it. I see. So you click on one of these. The box on that is a little weird too. It's like a box. It's like a square. It's not a... Well, I'm not 100% sure it's a square, but I think it's a square. This is not clear that these are clickable, but it's cool. So you can click on one of these and you can play it again. All right, let's use this feature. We're going to try something different, which is we're going to try and trash sooner. So we're going to take... Now, it's still not a super great spot for a swap, but we could buy... Oh, it would have been a super great spot for a swap if we didn't know. I didn't know I had 5. I guess I had a decent shot of it, but should we just mint and see? We don't really have the economy yet to do this. I mean, we kind of do because we already have we have enough to hit 5, I guess, is the point. So not if we keep, I don't know, there we got there. So now we can buy a swap. This is a super terrible hand. There's just nothing. I don't even know how we drew that, to be perfectly honest. Guess this shuffle is worth triggering. We may yet find the mint. Okay. We can mint for a bishop here. Start trashing the estates and then buy carpenter. The AI is also playing a little differently. Where's my rat? Oh no, I trashed the rabble. That's actually a little rough. Could have been worse. Could have lost the swap. I'm gonna buy swap, and if we fail to draw the rabble, we would just swap into another one. Why do I have so many coppers? Did the silver get hit? The silver must have got barbarian. All makes sense now. So this is sort of weird. I'd like to play the carpenter and the bishop, so I guess we're gonna do this. Definitely much better cleanliness here. So I think next turn we can start doing the Galleria stuff. We're actually even ahead of the AI points, so gonna be one of those. All right. I guess I won't. Blow it up there. All right, so we have Galleria down, so we can buy. You can buy like a carpenter. Like a couple villages. We need to find a swamp or a rabble. Nope. No dice. Unfortunate. Look at that. The bot played like 12 to like $10, $11 and bought a swap. That's crazy. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's crazy for the AI to do that. I don't know if it's good either, but let's get another Galleria. And then what we can start doing is, well, we're going to need more rabbles first, but we can start gaining 4s. You can see we really generate a lot of buys this way. And we also, when we buy the couriers, like we'll just be able to empty the peddlers this turn. And you can swap the peddlers back and then, repeat. Oh, look, maybe the AI can win here. I didn't even look at the piles. They're actually not millions of miles away from. That was some weird. I don't know what's going on here. It was some weird animation stuff. But anyway, we'll be able to empty the rabbles and buy a province. Maybe. Not actually there yet, but. There's still a merchant camp, man. There's this thing like shows the counts. Like there were 3 merchant camps in there, so when the merchant camp was on top, it showed how many were in the pile, which it shouldn't actually do that. But it's not important. It would have been funny if I had piled on at the end of that last turn. We got to use all our buys, so we got to buy silvers. I only have 1 Galleria, so I can just buy silvers pointlessly and then buy the province. That was quite a bit faster. There's still some issues, but it looked a lot cleaner. What does this mean? Does it save all of those? Like if I go into this one too and then I leave, does it tell me that I'm playing? Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess you can't go back further. No, you can. Whoa, we gotta get redemption. What happens if we replay? It only goes back to February. Okay. What happens if we replay? This is an exploratory video. What happens if we replay one of these? Like, what is happening in this one? Oh, I remember this kingdom. This is a kingdom where I think I concluded. No, I remember this. I don't know if I want to play this one out. It's going to be a little finicky. What's like a not finicky one that was... I just want to see what happens. Okay, I already remember this one too. We'll try it. There was like some T-Mog stuff, right? Oh yeah, there's the miser. That was going to be cute, potentially. Though unfortunately here we don't actually have the maybe I need to get in the magpie. So we're doing, I remember this is basically what we did in the other playthrough. We tried to get kind of thin and we succeeded, but we still lost. It is playing quite differently though than the way we played it. So we'll see. We can try to score aggressively and see how that goes. Basically doing a lot of T-Mog loot stuff. The AI just like completely destroy its deck. No, they still have some stuff. Okay. We didn't get to our pickaxe or anything, which would have been nice. We can get a wealthy village. There's not really any point to buying a... We're probably going to lose again, I'll be honest. It looks much better for them than for us. The only thing that might... I was going to say, a thing that may work out okay is Magpie's not hitting. They don't... No, they do have a bunch of T-Mogs. Well, one. Okay. Just gotta keep... Well, we could lose the amulet. That's not really the loot you want here. We're gonna play as many of these as it takes to win one. Hammer's really good. They have 2 hammers. We're just gonna super lose. What did they do with their second hammer? Silver. Well, that's not so great, but we do not. I remember the other game we had like a really bad, really sad magpie situation at the end. I remember that now. So all right, there's pendant. I totally forgot pendants on this kingdom. And I remember what happened is I tried to mill and it didn't pan out. But now it's gonna probably pan out. So we're just gonna mill 2 of these, and then again have the magpies completely fail us. This may still be enough. So stupid. Oh man, that is not a very satisfying win, but whatever. This is a fast kingdom in some ways. I don't know how you'd build. Maybe I should take Magpie first. I guess that would be my try in the past. So which one did we do? So you get this filled in, then you get a win. So you can fill in your losses. We can. I'll work on that off stream. We'll work on filling in our circles. Okay, well that's interesting. This is really cool. I do think for sure Daily Dominion is like an aspect of this implementation that is just like, you know, far and away anything that the past implementations or other implementations have offered. Just in terms of like a fun little thing to do. Since there have either been like there were some campaigns in the old GoCo making fun stuff, but those were kind of awful. And then of course Dominion.games just has nothing in this direction at all. So anyway, thank you for watching this, what became a quite a long video. I hope you enjoyed the new stuff they've added to the app/Steam client. And I will catch you all tomorrow.